We cannot allow that. We cannot allow you to bring down churches. We cannot allow you. We cannot allow that. I want to tell His Excellency, you are talking about bottoms up. You talked about taking care of these people who are down here. What is happening now that the same people are the same people ndio unawaumiza. Why are you doing that? Mimi niliongea na wewe leo asubuhi na ukaniambia vizuri utaangalia. Tukiendelea kuongea hivi watu wetu wamefukuzwa, makanisa 5 yameangushwa, shule 3 zimeangushwa. El Nino ndio hiyo. Mtihani ndio hiyo inakuja. Why is it that you're doing that to us?
I'm about to lose my parents' home tomorrow. My mom, who is frail, kidney failure. We built this home for her so that we can be close to healthcare. Hapa Nairobi, tukamtoa Ushago. Sasa ako hapa, kesho analala wapi? Ndio atalala kwangu. How many other people's homes mean so much for them? And they're about to be flattened by people who don't even care. They don't have a conscience. They don't have a heart. Because of a mouth that doesn't know about the people or the pain of the people that voted for him. Bottom up ni kusema nini? That meant you wanted to finish us. Ulikuwa unataka kutumaliza. Unanyanyasa mwananchi wa chini. Portland Cement nikuulize kiongozi. With all due respect, simiti ni uhai. Ndio ile uko. Wakisha jenga hizo vitu wanataka kujenga, tutakula ama tupumue hiyo simiti. Why would you demolish people's homes in a half? You're not even halfway through. You're not even halfway through your speech, and already bulldozers are flattening people's properties.
Hakuna tena mambo ya evictions katika Nairobi. Kama kutakuwa na maneno, ni maneno ya relocation ambayo itakuwa ni kwa utaratibu bila ya mwananchi kuvunjiwa nyumba. Uwezi kutoka nyumbani alafu unarudi jioni unakuta masufuria barabarani na blanketi sijui imekaa wapi. That one will not happen again. We want to make sure that we are an orderly, humane society that respects the right of everybody, irrespective of who they are or irrespective of their financial status. We are all equal before the Constitution. Tumekubaliana watu wa Nairobi?
Rais ametoa agizo ya kwamba kama iko court order ya ubomoaji ifike katika kamati ya usalama ya sub county, ijadilianwe polepole, kujulikane kama lazima watu waondoke, wanaondoka wanaenda wapi. Number 2, hakuna watu watatolewa makao na njia ya kinyama na ya kikatili ambayo imekuwa ikifanyika hapo mbeleni. So we want to say that the Ruto administration has zero tolerance on brutal demolition and evictions, and it will not happen when he is president of the Republic of Kenya. And where there is a court order, before police provide security for eviction or demolition, that order must be deliberated by the sub-county security and intelligence committee to interrogate those people who are being told to move where they shall go. And if eviction must take place, it must take place during the day in a human and an acceptable manner. Kwa sababu hiyo maneno ya usiku, hiyo ni mambo ambayo serikali ya William Ruto hawezi kubali.
Kama ni kwako Mheshimiwa Ruto, wewe ungekubali hiyo ifanyike? I am deeply aggrieved after witnessing the suffering of the dozens of Machakos residents whose homes were demolished yesterday by East African Portland Company Limited under the supervision of the Kenya Police and the General Service Unit. I condemn in the strongest terms possible the heinous act of demolition of property of people on their land. And I want to repeat, on their land. As county government, we wonder why it was difficult to involve us before these actions were undertaken. And this is not the first time, this is the second time. The ownership conflict of Portland land has, for many years, remained unresolved, characterized with numerous court cases. It was shocking that the government security agencies proceeded with the demolition of homes without issuing any notice to evict people as the law requires. The demolitions have no doubt left our people in deep pain and counting huge losses to their hard-earned investment. To make matters worse, it is unfortunate that even places of worship were not spared. That is, 5 churches were brought down and 3 schools. It is particularly disappointing that the process was unnecessarily rushed, despite the fact that there were ongoing high-level discussions between me, the president, and the deputy president, which they promised me they will call me and the leaders of Machakos. We sit and discuss about East African Portland cement. The last time I was with His Excellency himself, he told me he will call a meeting of the leaders of Machakos, including me, so that we can discuss these issues. That notwithstanding, we are alive to the fact that on the 3, the Environment and Land Court in Machakos struck out the case that had been filed by Aimima Lokenya. East African Portland Cement Company Limited proceeded with the demolitions without express court order to that effect. And not East African Portland and the railway. East African Portland waliuzia railway. Railway sijui kapatia kina nani. Hata hiyo shamba tunataka kujua ni kina nani hao walipatiwa hiyo shamba.
This government, we don't fight with cops. Cops are not on our side. We fight for ourselves. Sisi wenyewe ndio tunajisimamia. They flattened a church over there. For family grace something. Mulikuwa mmeiona. It's been flattened. And you tell me that Ruto is a God-fearing man. He's a liar. Ni muongo. He's a liar. How can you flatten a whole church down? Uko unasema you are a God-fearing. You are a liar. You are a despot and a liar. Huyo ni muongo, amekuja kutumaliza. Taxes ziko juu. Everything is up. Fuel prices, hata tuliacha complain. Kila kitu iko juu. We can't even say anything about it. And anyone who tries to say anything about it, they bribe them and buy them. I cannot be bought. Munanitaka government, ndio hii government sasa. Imeniguza, government imeniweka kidole kwa mapua. Don't tell me you care about the common mwananchi. You're a liar. Wewe ni mnyanyasi, umekuja kutunyanyasa. Wewe ni muongo. This country has been going down. Your graces have been going down. They've been going downhill. Haujali. Nitafuteni kwenye niko. I have nothing to lose right now. If my parents don't have a home to sleep in tomorrow, I don't care about this government. I don't care about this president. Come and find me where I am. Kujeni. Come and find me. Kuja unifinye. Na nikipotea ni wewe ulinipoteza. Yes. Kenyans, we have to stand up for ourselves. Hakuna mtu anatutetea. The system is against us. And he is woven himself into everything. Hapa tulikuwa tumejaza watu karibu 1,000 wakiongea vile kesho tutaanza kunini mawe huku kwa barabara. Watu karibu 1,000 talking about what we are going to do tomorrow to save our homes. He doesn't care. Saying he's going to take 1,500 acres of land. Umeangalia kama kuna uhai hapo ndani. Are we birds to you? Are we animals to you? Sisi ni pundamilia. Are we wildebeests? The life of the common mwananchi. Life is precious. You cannot wipe up people's homes and demolish them in the name of cement. It's a lie. It's a lie. It's either you're a greedy person or the devil lives in you. Na kama ulikuwa unaadvaisiwa vibaya, you need to put those people to task. You're about to take people out of their homes for nothing, for cement. Portland Cement ni kusema nini? Ni kusema nini? Una demolish nyumba za watu. Tunakulanga simiti. Tunapumuanga simiti. Then they demolish this place. And the next thing you know, for the next 10 years, there's nothing that is going to be built here. Yes, Adhiriva Kitengela. That's what they do. You can't tell me you care about the common Mwananchi. Hustler was not even your agenda at all. Government, how can your mouth, before you're even done with your speech, bulldozers are flattening people's homes. Na unataka kututax sijui tupatie nini? Housing levy. Ya nini? Unataka kubomoa zenye tumejenga na jasho yetu. Ndio uende tuweke kwa hizo vibiriti zenye unataka kutujengea. Tukaange kama tumepanda. We have been planted on top of each other like matchboxes in a shop. Housing levy for what? If you can do away with my sweat in a half with bulldozers and no one will listen to me. Hata hiyo housing levy, enda nayo. No compensation, no notice. Inaenda tu hivyo. Never gave us a notice. They didn't. Hawakutupatia. Mwenye alituzia, I'm rudia hiyo jina. Siipendi, that's why I'm not getting it. Aimima Lukenya. Aimima Lukenya. And the chairman is Julius Mutua. Ulikuwa unauzia wananchi hii inchi, hii land. Ukijuanga inakujua na serikali. If we lose our homes, the buck stops with you, Julius. How did you know about the demolition? Imeanza already. Kulikuwa na katapila 4, saizi ni 7. Zinangojea 4 o'clock.
Hello and what's up everybody, this is Elijah Kishore. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. In case you're new here, tap that subscribe button, but if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for joining me and for being part of this channel. Like I said, this is the greatest YouTuber in the Republic of Kenya, and the E in my name stands for exactly what you need. The Mavoko demolitions in Athi River have elicited a lot of reactions left, right, forth and center about the inhumane nature in which the demolitions are being carried out. So people have lost property, people have lost their buildings, their parcels of land, and practically assets they have worked for a very long time. And it really behoves the government to put in place measures to ensure that these demolitions do not happen again. So first, if we do a flashback, we saw the President of the Republic of Kenya when he was campaigning, saying that in his government there will be no issue to do with illegal demolitions or inhumane demolitions. Actually he said you can't wake up and find one of your property there, the cooking pot there, the blankets there, that in his government, even if there will be demolitions, they will be done in an orderly manner, in a manner that is humane, and a manner that respects the dignity and the hard work of the Kenyans have put in order to come up with these properties, in order to come up with this stuff that they have. The Deputy President also had said during the campaign period that his government, William Ruto, shall not sit back and watch as people demolish other people's homes. Remember, during the reign of Uhuru Kenyatta, people's houses were demolished in was it in Nairobi? Is it Gikomba or where? In Kariobangi, Kariobangi, people's houses were demolished, and that time it was raining, and people still got their houses demolished and things like that. So this is a thorny issue in the hearts of Kenyans. Remember, demolitions were also there during the construction of the Eastern Bypass. You know, when that bypass was being constructed, a lot of houses went down. Multi-million houses went down that side. You know, but some people are compensated if your land was not on the road reserve. You will be compensated. Even during the construction of SGR, people are compensated. The government compensates someone if at all the land is your land and the government want to do a project there, they will compensate you. But if the land is not yours, then there's no compensation. And even we saw during the construction of the Nairobi Thika Superhighway, there are so many demolitions that were done also, Nakumatt downtown being one of them that went down. And yeah, if it was part of government road reserve land, no compensation. So the Athi River issue is because of East Africa Portland Cement Company that claims that parcel of land belongs to them, and it has been sold by illegal fraudsters who are selling land that is not legitimate. And I normally wonder, if people have sold land that is illegal, why can't the government go after these people who are selling illegal land? Because you transferred money to them, you did transfers and things like that. You already have the details of these people, so it's very possible for you to track them down and bring them to book. You know, another thing is why did East Africa Portland Cement wait for people to buy, to build, to do all this, then later come and demolish? Why will you just stop that process as soon as you start seeing people bringing materials? You know, why wait until people are losing millions of money? People are getting depressed, people are getting stressed out, people are getting suicidal because you have worked all your life to get this, and then finally somebody just comes and demolishes the house. You know, people are really crying bitterly, and people are blaming President Uhuru Kenyatta, President William Ruto, because they are claiming he had said that his government will not allow demolitions, and now even churches are being demolished. The governor of Machakos was crying yesterday. She cried bitterly because the issue was the demolitions were not supposed to be there. You know, he feels bitter for his people. There were 5 churches that went down, you know, because they claim they were built on the land belonging to Portland Cement. And we can have a solution on this. Why don't people just get evacuated the moment they start the constructions? You know, don't let the land stay idle, and then when people have already built is when now you want to come and bring down their properties and do a lot of destruction, mass destruction. And it has been something very painful. We have seen people cry, we have seen people call for help, we have seen people do all manner of things just to bring out that emotion. And I saw something on Twitter, on X, somebody saying that people are blaming William Ruto for nothing because the court ruled that that land belongs to East Africa Portland Cement and not to these people who are claiming to be the legitimate owners of the land. So in any case, if we are saying we should respect institutions, which also includes the judiciary, then it means we have to obey the court ruling, and the court ruling is simple: the land belongs to the rightful owner, and the rightful owner has to clear people who don't belong to that land to move. You know, so that is the issue at hand. That is the reason why we are seeing a lot of emotions running high. We're seeing a lot of people feeling bad. We're seeing a lot of people cry, and it's not something pleasant to see. It is something that is very, very disheartening, and it is not right at all. So we need solutions about demolitions. This is an issue that has always been in the a thorny issue in the flesh of Kenyans. It's not the first time. And I just feel like it's not the last time also. Also the history of land grabbing. In fact, former Machakos Governor Dr. Alfred Mutua, now the tourism CS, had written a letter to Matiang'i to actually say that this East Africa Portland Cement, they were actually doing land grabbing of that Mavoko land. He wrote that in 2015, you know, and it seems that it was not resolved, because now these are the fruits you're seeing in 2023. That is like 8 years later, you see. So there's need also to do things when they come, and urgently, because the more we keep waiting, the more we give more time, the worse it becomes, you know. We give people room to build, we give people room to establish themselves, you know, and to quote unquote become like the rightful owners, and then disappoint them at the end. So that has been the issue. That is the issue that has been at hand. I don't know what the president will comment. I don't know what the president will comment about this. I don't know what the deputy president will comment about this, because it is something that also has grabbed their attention. And being the rightful leaders of the people, they also need to stand with their people. They need to stand and defend their people. They need to stand and give solutions, give comfort to their people. And people even threatening not to vote for him because of the demolition. So you need to come out clear and show people support or solidarity and give people solutions, you know. Because he was saying during campaigns that even if it reaches a point where somebody's house has to be demolished, they'll find a solution, they'll find a place to move that person, and then after the demolitions, you know, find a solution. But you've not seen that being implemented, you know. That was just something that was said, but it was not implemented. So we are waiting for their comments, waiting for their remarks regarding this. Remember, guys, there's a time even the deputy president fired a very senior police chief in Nakuru because of supervising illegal demolitions at night, you know. And he said that there is no way you can demolish people's houses at night, even if you have to demolish and you have the permit and all those things. Then you have to do it within the right context, the right time, in a humane manner, in a way that really preserves the human dignity. So that is the issue, guys. It is a very sad story. Nobody will love to put in the hard work, and you know how hard it is to buy even a parcel of land, just the land, you know, just to save enough money to buy. And Kenya, land is not cheap, my friends. Land is not cheap. Construction materials are not cheap, you know. If you go to a hardware today and say and buy all the stuff required to build a house, labor is not cheap. It is not. And that's why people are homeless. That's why people don't have houses. That's why people have rented houses, because they don't have money to buy. They don't have money to build. They don't have money to do all these things. And then once you save, imagine somebody who has saved throughout their lifetime. Because some people, they will maybe live a low quality life trying to save money towards the end of buying a land, buying whatever, building a house, buying a house. You know, you save all your life. You deny yourself pleasures. You deny yourself everything. You save and save and save. And then at the end of the day, after doing the big construction like this, then you are told you build in the wrong parcel of land and you should be evacuated. So the government needs to follow up. If indeed the land belongs to East Africa, then who sold this land? Where are these people who sold this land? Now that is the work of the government, to get them, prosecute them, maybe even make them pay if they have properties to be confiscated, things like that. So that land fraud in Kenya, there is a lot of land fraud, you guys, you know, a lot of land fraudsters in Kenya. But now there's an association that has come up, Association of Kenyan Real Estate something. So it's a association to ensure that people are selling legitimate land, and that there are no people who are just out there masquerading and marauding like land sellers, but indeed they are fraudsters, because we have seen people lose millions. So the first time, and sadly it's not the last time. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Like I said, this is the greatest YouTuber in the Republic of Kenya. Remember to subscribe. If you're watching this video and you have not subscribed, tap that subscribe button. In the meantime, like, comment, and share this content. Adios.